Hall.
Hi, I have a question. Do you have a minute?
Yes.
I've seen the website around, jw.org.
Yes.
Right, that's your website, right?
For Jehovah's Witnesses
Oh.
organization, yes.
Oh, okay. Are you an elder?
Yes.
Okay. My question is, I heard somewhere that Jehovah's Witnesses have something called a two-witness policy or a two-witness rule. I was wondering if you can explain that to me, or if what I'm hearing is true or not.
I don't know what, in reference to what. I don't know what you're talking about, though.
Oh, it's in reference to, say, if a child was to get molested by somebody in the congregation, that there needs to be two witnesses to that act. And so, like, the child's testimony alone doesn't count.
Yeah, that's something we wouldn't discuss over the telephone, but...
Oh, why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we don't know who you are or anything like that. But
Oh, okay, well...
Like that has to be reported right straight to the authorities if something like that happened.
Oh, okay, because I'm sure, there's a lot of misconceptions about Jehovah's Witnesses online, right?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Well, I don't know. I'm asking you. I don't know if you read stuff that, like, goes against your viewpoint or not. But this particular policy kind of concerns me because I love children and I want to protect children, right? I believe in the Bible and I believe we're all made in God's image.
Yeah, and so do Jehovah's Witnesses. And any of that information you can find on jw.org.
jw.org.
Any questions you have will be answered under jw.org. So I would direct you to that and find out your answer.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, I have another question. Is there any literature that is available only to, like, the elders, but not available to other members? Like, is there...
First of all, who am I speaking to? What's your name?
Oh, my name's Callie.
Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really answer that question. There's everything that's on jw.org is available to everybody. All the magazines and all that stuff, that's available to everybody.
Well, the one thing that I noticed wasn't on jw.org is the Shepherd the Flock of God manual. I noticed that wasn't on jw.org. And so how do
you know all about that?
Well, it's online for people to see, because people are kind of concerned about these children who are getting molested and the elders aren't calling the police. And so I'm trying to discern truth.
Like you've got information, you don't have all the facts.
That's why I'm calling. That's why I'm trying to get the facts.
If you just go online. But
okay, so on page
jw.org and you can find all your
Well, this isn't on jw.org. That's the problem.
Thank you.
You don't want to finish answering my questions? Okay, so that was the first time I've ever done that before. I'm going to try another one. It's a little nerve-wracking, Hi, is this the Kingdom Hall? Hello? Hello? Oh my gosh. Let's try it again.
Hello?
Who is this?
Hello?
Oh, I'm looking for the Kingdom Hall.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I had called before, a second ago. I guess I wasn't speaking loud enough.
Okay, I didn't hear you. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, that's no problem. I had a question for you. Do you have a minute?
Sure.
My question is, are you an elder?
No, I'm a ministerial servant.
Oh, okay. I've seen the website around town, and my question is, what is the two-witness policy. Have you heard of the two-witness policy?
No, I haven't heard of that one yet.
Oh, okay. It's in regards to when a child is molested by somebody who's in the congregation and how the elders should proceed with that.
Okay, yeah, I'm not sure on that case, but yeah, you probably refer to one of the elders, and they can probably give you a little more brief understanding on that.
Oh, okay. Another question I have is there literature that's only available to the elders, but it's not available to everyone else in the congregation?
Well, there are some things, yeah, probably, yeah.
Okay. Do you have access to a book called Shepherd the Flock of God?
We can probably look it up. It should be in one of the chapters.
Okay. Because on this book, it talks about how if a child is molested, that there needs to be two witnesses to that event, and therefore they can't really reprove the member in the congregation, or I guess try to, I don't know the exact procedure or what would happen if someone's committing a sin, but they just kind of won't do anything. They'll just wait on Jehovah. That's what it says. It's in his hands?
Well, I would rather you to talk to one of the elders on that, so I wouldn't give you any misinformation.
Okay, that's fair, I guess. Because I know that, like, Jehovah's Witnesses, they're unified in their beliefs and stuff. So I'm surprised that you wouldn't know. You wouldn't have, like, an answer ready.
Right. But, yeah, we'll be more than happy to sit down with you and talk with you on that.
Okay. I guess another one of my questions is Jesus your mediator?
You know what? I have to go right now.
Okay. Hey, I understand that. There's a good website called jwfacts.com if you want to check it out, okay?
Okay.
All right, it's jwfacts.com. Thanks for talking with me. So I'm really sorry that I'm all up in the camera. I don't have one of those apps that records my phone calls. I kind of don't want to pay the $9.99 right now for that. He seemed kind of just like whatever, right? Okay. This is stressing me out. Hi, I have a question. Do you have a minute?
Sure.
Are you a pastor or an elder?
I'm a servant. Did you need to talk to one of the elders?
Oh, no. I was just wondering what your position was. My question is, I've seen jw.org around town, and I was, doing some research, and I was wondering, what is the two-witness rule? Have you heard of it?
The two-witness rule as far as in what context?
Okay, when a child is molested, they employ the two-witness rule. Have you heard about this? So my understanding is, and that's why I'm calling in case I'm wrong, I don't want to be spreading false information. So my understanding is that if a child in, say, your congregation gets molested, if there's not two witnesses to that act, then the elders won't really call the authorities or try to, I don't know what type of, reproof you guys do, but they won't really do anything about it. They'll just wait on Jehovah unless there's another person who who has seen that child be molested?
I don't think there's not a necessarily a rule for that or anything. There would be more of I haven't been in or seen or heard that particular situation or anything like that, but most situations that require that go against state government laws or anything usually are reported or informed onto the authorities, and they're the ones that would handle it from there. I know of smaller situations not dealing with any children or anything, but such as like when in the ministry and such, and if there was some type of aggravation or something like that, then the authorities are the ones
Right.
that would take the lead on that. So
Right. Like with violence or something, right?
yeah.
But I think it's different in this case, and the reason why it's kind of relevant is, have you heard of the Australian Royal Commission? Australian Royal Commission?
No, ma'am.
Well, they're like a group in Australia that has investigated a bunch of different churches and organizations and to see how they handled when a child is molested. And so they went back to like 1950 and they found that there was 1,006 perpetrators who were unreported in the Jehovah's Witness congregation in Australia. Have they informed you about this?
I don't know of that.
Okay, I don't know if they would or they wouldn't. It's pretty important, so I would encourage you to look it up because, if we want to protect children, we need to be aware of what's going on and how, like, the elders handle it, right?
Oh, absolutely, yes, ma'am.
Do you know who Jeffrey Jackson is?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, he was somebody who testified at this hearing, and I guess he's like a leader, right, in your organization. So you can go on YouTube and look this up. I think it's really important for the Jehovah's Witnesses to know about. In your congregation, is there literature that's only available to the elders, but say like not you as being a ministerial servant?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so then you have access to the book Shepherd the Flock of God?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in Shepherd the Flock of God, around page 161, it starts to talk about sexual child abuse, and it's on the internet so anybody can have access to it. And that's kind of why I'm calling, because I want to make sure that I'm understanding what this manual is saying. Because this manual seems to be using and kind of twisting two verses that say that there needs to be two witnesses, but I mean, these verses, they weren't being applied to when a child's molested, and yet it seems like whoever wrote this manual is applying it to when a child's molested.
I haven't looked at it in a while, but I'll definitely go back and take a look.
Okay.
Look at the incident you're referring to.
Okay, for sure. I guess that's all my questions. I just want the Jehovah's Witnesses to be aware, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, of course, absolutely. Like I said, I haven't heard of that before, so I'll definitely look it up and see what is on, or what the report was over in Australia and what it's referencing.
Do you if you have an email address, I can email it to you.
I can look it up.
Okay, so it's called Australian Royal Commission, and it wasn't just Jehovah's Witnesses. It was a bunch of different churches and organizations and their policies. So that's that. And I just want to say that thank you for talking with me, and I hope you have a good day.
Awesome. You too, ma'am.
Okay, bye.
Hello, Kingdom Hall.
Hi, I have a question. I've seen the jw.org around town, and so I went to the website and I've been doing kind of some research, and I wanted to know if this was true or not. I came across this page that says that when Jehovah's Witnesses like if a child's molested in the congregation, they don't call the police because of something called a two-witness rule. Can you maybe explain that?
Actually, we're about to begin our Italian meeting, but you can find the information, whatever information you need, by calling the number that's at the bottom of that website. So at the bottom of the website, there is a branch in the United States, and you can call that for more information.
Oh, the branch. I think that's what they call when they first hear that a child's molested, the elders. They don't call the police, they call the branch first. That was kind of my question. And I know you're about to start your meeting, so maybe after your meeting you can just Google the Australian Royal Commission. And it was a group in Australia who investigated a number of organizations and churches, and they found
Thank you.
in
And
the
you can find that information
1,006
Thank you.
pedophiles within. Lord Jesus, save him. Okay, today I called several Kingdom Halls and asked them about the two-witness rule to see how they would respond. It was really interesting. I got this idea from Bridget's channel. That's Bridget AZ. So please go to her channel and check out her videos because she has a lot of good videos that I've learned from, and I think you can as well. I'm gonna be honest, it was a little pitter-patter of the heart. It's really interesting because a lot of our communication has to do with body language, and when you don't have that, it's just kind of different. And it seemed like they're not that talkative, you know? I'm trying to, I don't even know if I'm gonna put this up on YouTube. We'll see how it turns out. The end. Hi, is this Kingdom Hall?
It's what?
Oh, I have the wrong number. I'm so sorry.